The Wisconsin Supreme Court recently delivered a significant ruling against X Corporation, the social media company formerly known as Twitter and owned by billionaire Elon Musk. The case, which has drawn national attention, centers around the platform's decision to censor a post by former President Donald Trump during the 2020 election. The court's decision underscores ongoing debates over free speech, corporate accountability, and the influence of tech giants in political discourse. In October 2020, then-President Donald Trump posted a tweet criticizing Wisconsin's election procedures, claiming that clerks were illegally altering absentee ballots. Twitter, now X, removed the post, citing violations of its policies against spreading misleading information about elections. Trump and his supporters accused the platform of censorship, while critics argued the post could incite unrest and undermine trust in the electoral process. Following Musk's acquisition of Twitter in 2022, the company rebranded as X Corporation and reinstated Trump's account. However, legal challenges over the original censorship decision persisted. A conservative legal group, the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, WILL, filed a lawsuit on behalf of a Wisconsin voter, arguing that Twitter's actions amounted to illegal election interference under state law. However, in a 4-3 decision, the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled that X Corporation could be held liable for its decision to remove Trump's post. The majority opinion, written by Justice Rebecca Bradley, a conservative member of the court, stated that Twitter's actions may have violated a Wisconsin statute that prohibits private entities from interfering with elections by suppressing political speech. The court rejected X Corporation's argument that federal law, specifically Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, which shields tech companies from liability for user-generated content, protected it from legal consequences. Instead, the justices ruled that the case could proceed, allowing the plaintiffs to seek damages. The ruling was sharply divided along ideological lines, with liberal justices dissenting. Justice Jill Karofsky argued that the decision could set a dangerous precedent, forcing social media companies to host misinformation or face lawsuits. She warned that the ruling might discourage platforms from moderating harmful content, potentially exacerbating election-related disinformation. Legal experts are divided on the broader implications of the case. Some see it as a challenge to big tech's unchecked power, while others fear it could lead to a flood of lawsuits against platforms for routine content moderation. The case also raises questions about whether other states might pursue similar legal strategies against social media companies. The ruling has been celebrated by Trump allies and conservatives who argue that Silicon Valley has unfairly targeted right-wing voices. Elon Musk, who has positioned himself as a free speech advocate, has not publicly commented on the decision but has previously criticized content moderation policies he views as politically biased. Meanwhile, Democrats and free speech advocates warn that the ruling could empower bad actors to spread false claims without consequence. The Biden administration has previously defended social media companies' right to moderate content, particularly when it involves election integrity. X Corporation could appeal the decision to the U.S. Supreme Court, where the case might intersect with ongoing debates over Section 230 and government influence over social media. The ruling also adds fuel to the national discussion about how platforms should balance free expression with the need to combat misinformation.